Thank you for everybody for coming. This is obviously a very exciting day to celebrate the new eastbound I-80 Cordelia truck scale facility. My name is Daryl Halls. I'm the executive director. It's my privilege today to introduce this really an all-star list of presenters. These are really the people in our county that we go to make things happen. So we're excited to have them all in one place at one time. They each have played roles in this project and various other projects, so we are excited to have them here. You're going to learn a lot about the facility. Obviously, you're starting to see a little bit of it. Caltrans and CHP and STA have been working together for a number of years. So it's a great result, a great product that we have here. You're going to hear about the project. You can see display boards. There will be a tour afterwards. You can walk through and see it in more detail. It isn't often that you're going to get to see a facility like this.
This new state-of-the-art facility replaces an outdated and much smaller one that was built back in 1958 that could no longer really handle the demands that this facility, this corridor puts on it. The new on and off ramps will make it easier and safer for the trucks to come to the scales and also exit as they go to I-80 and also State Route 12. That feature alone will benefit the area as it will reduce congestion on the freeway and also increases safety for the truckers and also for the traveling public. The new facility comes with indoor inspection pits, which will make the inspection process more efficient and also helps the inspectors to work more effectively. It also has features such as the weigh in motion scales that don't require legally loaded trucks to stop, traffic processing cameras that quickly guides the trucks to proper inspection bays, and also it has solar panels, water saving devices, and other environmental friendly technology that earned this facility the Silver LEED rating.
But the flow pattern that's going to result from this facility is going to make this piece much safer for all of us. And I suspect nearly every one of us in this room are up and down this stretch of freeway all the time. We also know that we have a very serious transportation problem beyond just goods movement. We have a serious transportation problem in the inadequacies of our highway surface transportation, and we also know that we have a serious problem in dealing with the other parts of the transportation programs. This is the challenge not just for those of us in Congress. Yes, we need to write the legislation, but this is a challenge for everyone that cares about the economy of the United States.
This project is first and foremost about public safety. It's about safety, safety for the public. Interstate 80 is the major east-west corridor, the travel corridor of Northern California. The safe and efficient movement of people, services, and goods throughout this region is essential to our state, which, by the way, is no longer the 9th largest economy in the world, has become the 8th largest economy in the world. And much of that growth will take place in this part of the state. But you know, we also have to thank the voters for the bond funding that was approved for this project. $48.4 million through Prop 1B trade card improvement money. And it's important that the money be efficiently used, and this project is about efficiency. Eventually, 1,000 trucks per hour can proceed through the facility without any closures. It is an extraordinarily well-spent dollar, and we need to thank the voters once again and remember that.
It's no secret that the old Cordelia truck scales facility significantly contributed to the congestion on I-80, and it's due to the large number of trucks exiting and entering I-80. And in the close proximity of the scales to both the Suisun Valley Road and I-680 interchanges. I-80 is one of the 2 trade corridors identified by Caltrans in Northern California. And in fact, this project is only one of 2 highway projects in the Bay Area that secured funding from this trade corridor program. The new procedures and technologies at the scales will improve mobility for all traffic. Emissions will be reduced by having truck and traffic idle time lowered.
For a facility that was first dedicated, you know, the old facility dedicated when I was 8 years old, I think that we can't afford to wait another 55 years for the other side of the freeway to come into balance, because I think, you know, I sort of feel imbalanced right now. I did ask earlier, how is it going to be decided, you know, which staff gets to work in this brand new 21st century LEED certified facility and the ones that will have to be assigned across the way. So I'm told it's seniority. So we're going to keep an eye on that, make sure that those who are newer to public service, are able to feel that there's a goal in mind, so that they'll stay in public service.
The CHP was able to further our mission of saving lives through the commercial vehicle inspection process by examining drivers and commercial vehicles' critical components. In addition to saving lives, the facility has helped to save California infrastructure through size and weight enforcement, saving California taxpayers the price of costly road repairs. Today, approximately 200,000 commercial vehicles per month go through the eastbound facility, making the Cordelia inspection facility one of the busiest in the state. With a staff of nearly 50 employees, the eastbound and westbound facilities are responsible for inspecting more than 42,000 trucks per year. And of those, approximately 5,000 vehicles are placed out of service for critical deficiencies that could lead down the road to a serious accident. Solar powers on the roof of the building have enough electricity to power the equivalent of about 5 homes. Included in these improved systems, as was mentioned earlier, is a weigh-in-motion system, the use of rubber roll-up doors that if struck by a vehicle could have them repaired quickly. So something as simple as that would have put us out of service. Now we can maintain operation.
You know, what I find amazing is that Solano County is the only county in the Bay region that doesn't have a sales tax measure for transportation. And, sales tax measures really are an investment in your community, an investment in your county. The local match was $50 million for this project, and that was one of the last pieces that we were struggling with. Thanks to the regional bridge toll money, which many of the toll payers, people going across those bridges, is paying, we were able to provide that local match. Matching funds necessary to compete successfully for the Prop 1B trade corridor money. And in fact, it was through these regional funds that the SDA was able to advance this project, and through the environmental design and right-of-way phases, a year ahead of the schedule and under budget.
So the 7 cities, when we go back to Washington, they know that we're coming unified. And I'm not saying they're glad to see us because they always know we're going to be asking for money, but I will say that they recognize us. I mean, Congressman Garamendi has come off the floor to see us. They're so busy back there. It's, when they know when we're there meeting with the Department of Transportation or whatever it may be, that we're there seriously to fairly try and express our interest in getting funding that we need to have. This is a fine example of it too, actually. When I first saw this start, it was like an ant farm. If you came by on the freeway, there were bodies walking in everywhere and you didn't know where the roads were being built. And then take a tour of the facility afterwards if you have a chance, because this is really, it's a state-of-the-art facility.